Welcome to another episode of Streets of New York. I'm your host, Randy Baruh, and today we are in the West Village. Known for its charming architecture, incredible restaurants, cafes, and nightlife, and its boutique shops, there is so much to see, eat, and do. Come on, let me show you around. Now I'm about to introduce you to a slice of heaven that's not just for New Yorkers, but for pizza lovers from all around the globe. I'm talking about none other than Joe's Pizza. Joe's Pizza is the real deal, folks. It's like a slice of New York history, and they've been perfecting their pizza game since 1975. You see, they've got that magical combination down pat. Thin, crispy crust that's foldable, just the right amount of cheese in that sauce. It's like pure tomato poetry. As you're strolling the streets of the West Village, make sure to swing by Joe's for a slice of authenticity. Whether you're local or visiting for the first time, it's a taste of the village that you soon won't forget. How you doing? If you're a fan of the hit TV show Friends, you're in for a treat because right behind me is the famous Friends apartment building. Located at 90 Bedford Street in the West Village, this building served as the fictional home for Rachel, Monica, Joey, Chandler, Phoebe, with Ross living somewhere across the street. While you can't go inside the actual apartment, you can snap a photo in front of the iconic exterior and reminisce about the hilarious moments that unfolded on the sitcom. It's a classic West Village walk-up, just like the gang lived in on the show. And you'll notice that the front facade looks pretty much like it did on TV, minus Central Perk, of course. While Central Perk exists solely on a Los Angeles soundstage, the Cornerside Cafe downstairs, Little Owl, is a charming neighborhood restaurant that's worth a visit in its own right. Don't expect a big orange sofa or coffee for $1, but in its essence, Little Owl embodies the spirit of Central Perk. Could it be any more charming? Today we're standing in front of a piece of literary history, the Edna St. Vincent Millay house. Now you might be thinking, who's Edna St. Vincent Millay? Well, even if you're not a poetry buff, this place is worth knowing about. Edna was a rock star poet back in the 1920s, and her words continue to inspire us today. Built in 1852, her former residence, right behind me, is like a time capsule. And get this, it's the narrowest home in all of New York City, measuring just 9.5 feet wide. The house on the inside's even skinnier. At its narrowest, it's only 2 feet wide. But you know what's really cool? You don't have to be a New Yorker to appreciate this spot. It's a piece of American literary history, and it's right here in the heart of the village for all to admire. Here we are standing right in front of the Cherry Lane Theater, a true West Village gem. You know, the village has always been a hub for creativity and culture, and the Cherry Lane has been a big part of that. Established in 1924, it's the oldest continuously running off-Broadway theater in New York City. Now, you won't find any fancy chandeliers or plush seats inside. It's all about the raw, intimate experience. The Cherry Lane is known for its cozy 179-seat space where you can get up close and personal with some incredible performances. Over the years, some major American plays were produced here by writers including F. Scott Fitzgerald, Eugene O'Neill, Tennessee Williams, Lorraine Hansberry, and many more. Not to mention the Cherry Lane has seen its fair share of big names before they became household names. I'm talking about actors like Gene Hackman, Meryl Streep, and Jeff Daniels, who've graced this stage with their talent. I actually happened to direct the eldest boy himself, Jeremy Strong. I'm the eldest boy! In a play here in 2003, long before his brilliant run on Succession. Whether you're a theater aficionado like me or just looking for a memorable New York experience, make sure to put the Cherry Lane Theater on your list. It's a slice of West Village history you won't want to miss. Welcome to Three Lives and Company, a local bookstore that's been a literary sanctuary for decades. Nestled right here on West 10th Street, it's more than just a bookstore. It's a cozy nook where bookworms from all walks of life gather to feed their souls with words and stories. Three Lives and Company isn't just a pretty face, though. They've got an incredible selection. From timeless classics to contemporary bestsellers, you'll find a treasure trove of books that cater to every taste. So if you ever need a break from the hustle and bustle of the city, come, grab a book, and get lost in a story. It's the perfect place for anyone to reignite their passion for reading. Let's stop by Buvette, one of the West Village's hidden gems where charm meets culinary brilliance. Located on Grove Street, it's like a little slice of Paris, right here in New York City. Inside, you'll find a warm and inviting space that's perfect for brunch, lunch, or a romantic dinner. It has that effortless French feel. They're famous for their delicious small plates. Think fresh oysters, perfectly flaky croissants, and the creamiest scrambled eggs you've ever had. Whether you're a local looking for your new favorite brunch spot or just passing through, you're in for a real treat. Buvette is a must visit. Bon appétit! Today I'm going to let you in on a little jazz secret that's been grooving for decades, the Village Vanguard. Now, if you've got any love for jazz or you're just curious about New York's musical history, this place is a must-see. You see that sign? It's like a time machine. Step inside and you're transported to a jazz era that's still alive and kicking. Names like John Coltrane, Miles Davis, and Bill Evans have graced this tiny stage, contributing to the jazz culture that pulses throughout the village. And here's the kicker. John Coltrane's iconic album Live at the Village Vanguard was recorded right in there. Now, the Vanguard isn't just a piece of history, it is alive and swinging. Even today, you can catch world-class jazz acts here, filling this cozy spot with melodies that will give you chills. So whether you're a born and bred New Yorker or just visiting, don't miss out on this legendary jazz shrine. Swing by the Village Vanguard and let the music transport you to another time. Here we are on the corner of Bleecker and West 11th Street, where something sweet is always in the air. Yes, that's right, I'm taking you on a delightful tour of the iconic Magnolia Bakery. Now, Magnolia isn't just a bakery, it's a slice of sweet nostalgia. Inside, you'll find a dazzling display of cupcakes that look almost too pretty to eat, but trust me, you'll want to devour every bite. It has that old school bakery charm with a modern twist. I highly recommend giving their famous banana pudding a try. It's super creamy and thick, the perfect mix of sponge cake, bananas, and cream with the most heavenly cloud-like texture. Grab a cupcake, take a seat in the park across the street, and savor the sweet side of the West Village. It's your perfect lazy Sunday. Many thanks for joining me today in the West Village. If you're hungry for more local gems, hit that follow button so you don't miss out on more of our delectable NYC recommendations. Take care.